Alright, it's tire review time. Decided to try something new. I went with the WTB Tough Fast Rolling Trail Boss 2.4. It's a rear tire. And for the front, went with the WTB Tough High Grip Vigilante 2.5. They're both 29ers. I like this front tire. I gotta say, I'm more impressed with this tire than the DHF that I was running the front. They are heavy, significantly heavier. They're probably about the same as if you went double down with Maxxis. Front tire, really high grip. Really liked it. It really stuck in the turns better than the DHF did. This is the high grip, so they're not kidding, it does grip, but it is a bit deceiving. This is a 2.5, and when you look at it, it looks like it's like a 2.4. I almost wish that I went with the 2.6, because it probably would have put it out to like a 2.5. You can see just like how soft and pliable all the lugs are, you know, all the knobs on this. Good siping, kind of the ramp lugs. So I actually felt this in the turns. When I put the bike over, it really gripped really well. I was pretty impressed. This I'm probably gonna stay with. I was real happy with it. I was debating the WTB tires. Really debated it for, I procrastinate quite a bit. And I had a hard time leaving Maxxis, but reading the reviews and watching all the videos and stuff, like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. Super easy to mount. I gotta say, I got these beaded up easier than I did the Maxxis, even with the EXO casing, which is really light. The EXOs are, you know, a lighter tire. These are like, what, 1,100 grams each, I think, just specifically because I went with the tough casing. You do feel it. I mean, I really did feel a difference in weight. I feel it on the climbs. They do roll really fast and smooth, which I like. I found with the DHF and the DHR that, you know, they were more slow rolling, but I don't know. They did feel kind of tougher than these, but then again, I'll have to see. I haven't really rid anything crazy that I've seen any, you know, marks in the sidewalls. Well, when I went down Grasshopper, I'm kind of surprised that I didn't, because that trail is just straight rutted and gutted right now. This back tire, Trail Boss, do not like it. I do not like this tire. This is my second ride, and you could already see that it's chunking, it's shredding. It's narrow. Kind of reminds me of an Ardent, you know, the Maxxis Ardent. Kind of deceptive. I really don't like buying tires online. I like to be able to go out, touch it, feel it, see what it's all about before buying it. Where I just straight bought these online, just based off the reviews and everything. And I kind of wish that I went down to Jensen, because they had these, and kind of checked it out in person before actually buying it, because I'm actually quite disappointed in this tire. It's great for traction on hard pack. I mean, it's fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, the traction is fantastic, but when you go to the loose, this tire, it might as well be a slit, because it's all over the place. Kind of disappointed in the amount of wear that it's showing already for the second ride. This is the Tough Fast Rolling, so it is a different compound. It is a little stiffer, as you can see. You know, it's not as pliable as the Tough High Grip that I have in the front. If you're riding chunk and it's loose and nasty, you don't want this tire. For 66 bucks, I just wasted 66 bucks when I really should have just bought the Judge right off the bat. The Judge is pretty much similar to the DHR2. Bigger lugs down the center. These are really short, as you can see. Like I said, it reminds me of an Ardent. So when you get into the loose stuff, it's just all over the place. It really is. On the hard pack stuff, it does grip great. Climbing, it does have good traction until, you know, you hit the soft stuff and then it wants to skip. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna replace it with the Judge, because I went down 2 trails. I went down, Chutes was okay. Well, actually no, let's go back. Let's back it up. Going down Cactus, it's usually the first trail that I run, and it did really well because most of Cactus is pretty packed. I don't think there really is a tire for the first switchback that's really going to grip and hold without skipping a little bit. So pretty impressed with the front tire. The back tire, it did good down it, but when I went down Yucca, as soon as you come down through that top rock section right after the main switchback, back tire just wanted to go wherever it wanted to. It didn't want to allow me to point it where to go. So it was pretty interesting down through that. You know, as soon as I got down through the hard pack, it really gripped good. You know, I was holding really good in the turns this time. Usually when I'm going down there, I usually tend to shoot out pretty wide and it's a little sketch, but today it actually held really good. Going down Grasshopper is just straight rutting gutted right now because of the rains, so a lot of tech in it now. It gripped going down the waterfall, but as soon as I got down the lower section where it's all soft and rocky and chunky, and you'll see it in the video, it's all over the place. I mean, I had a hard time really holding lines. The front did really good. It wanted to track, but the back just didn't want to follow. It wanted to do its own thing. Going down Chutes, the main part down the waterfall, I was doing really good. It's probably actually the fastest I've gone down it yet. Down through the switchback berms, it was really good. It's windy today, so I went low over the jumps and I went low over the drop. When I came down to the spine, the top section, I was fine, but as soon as I started going down the lower section of the spine, the back end kicked out, cross-rutted. Scared the hell out of me because I was going pretty fast. I don't know how I kept it going straight. I was actually expecting to crash. I really was. That's how bad it was. But I don't know, I kept it going and came down through the rock section again. The back end was skipping around, so not too happy with the rear tire. It's definitely not for me. Other people probably may have had better runs with it, or, you know, better results, but for me, I just didn't like it. I gained more confidence with the front with the Vigilante, but the Trail Boss, not really. I think I was more confident with the DHR2 on the rear than I was with this Trail Boss. So I think the Judge is probably going to be a better match. Not priced too bad. Even for this Tough Guard, they were $66 each. So they're pretty comparable in price with Maxxis. I don't know, you could probably find it cheaper elsewhere online, but I went through Worldwide Cyclery, and you know, the price was good and shipping was fast, so gave these a shot. So definitely gonna have to order that rear tire because I really don't want to do much more rides on this rear tire, especially when I'm riding here at Santiago. These are my go-to trails here, so I don't, knowing how it's going to perform down the spine, down Chutes, and down Grasshopper, it's just too sketchy for me, and I want that confidence. I've got the confidence of the front, but the back, it's just not, it's not a good match. So stay tuned. I'm probably going to order a tire this weekend, and I'll do a review on that tire too, the Judge, when I get it. If you like my videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys out there. washed out. It's washed out. Yeah. Ooh, windy. Fucking rear tire. Oh man, that's sketchy as hell.